G'day, gonna do me famous choc chip caramel cheesecake today. Pretty popular around the campfire. I've been doing it for about 5 years now. So what we'll need is some Philly cheese, an egg, choc chips, milk, coffee biscuits, brown sugar, vanilla essence, and the caramel top and fill. So we're going to use this as a tool. So we'll show you first. Don't open him. So we'll get our biscuits out. We need a Ziploc bag. I'm just going to throw. We'll get a helper here. Come on, get out of it. We'll just go about 3/4 here because we've only got a small dish today. Throw them in there. A couple left over for the coffee for tomorrow. Zip up our bag. And what we're going to do is we're going to use this, crush them up. This will take a little bit, so I'll get to it and we'll get back to it. Alright, so now we've got them crushed up, reasonably fine. We've melted up some butter on the fire, about 100 grams because we're doing a smaller one here, but usually it'd be about 200. So we'll just break that down a bit. So we pour our biscuits into our butter. I forgot to mention butter as an ingredient earlier, so anyway, alright. We've thrown that in there. Now we need our 2 tablespoons brown sugar. Throw that in, prepared earlier, and vanilla essence. So usually about 5 drops, but as I said, we've got a smaller dish, so we'll just go about 3 drops. I don't know, it might be too much. Oh well, we'll go a bit more, just for flavour. Righto. And we mix him up and get him into a nice consistency until all that butter's mixed through. And there we go, it's not far off it there now. Then what we want to do, grab our bacon dish, sexy pink one. Get in at every camp with a sexy pink one, eh? Righto. Pour the mixture into our bowl. And we're going to layer the bottom and slightly up the sides. While I get to that, alright, now we've got the base whacked into the pan, a little bit up the sides, and a nice layer on the bottom there. So now we'll get to our filling. We've got our caramel, or our mashing tool that we used there before, crush up the base. That's not going to work, so we're going to make a spoon. Throw that in there. Well, that's done. Side. Actually, we won't move you around. Next, we'll want our egg. Where's our egg? Oh, hang on. We're assisting at it. Righty are. 1 egg. Cracked. Okay. Egg done. And now for our Philly. As I said, it is a smaller dish to what I usually do because of the size of our tray here. So we're only going to go about 3/4 of our Philly today. There. Squeeze him in. Try and leave this out a little bit before, just to let it go a bit softer. The softer it is, the easier it is to mix up with your caramel. Rightio. And then we'll get to mixing that up and we're back to finish it. Alright, now that's all mixed up. It's a little bit clumpy, but that's how you like it. That'll add to a bit of texture, bit of character to it too. It doesn't have to be fine. So now that's done. Yeah. You want to throw some chopped chips in. Whatever the flavour, just put up there, half a packet maybe. And we're going to mix them in there as well. As I said, don't need to be too pedantic about it. Mix it all in. And we'll pour this into our base. There we go. Into our base, and we'll spread that around. Best we can. And Righto. Just to get a little bit creative, what we'll do is we'll throw a few, just sprinkle a handful of chips just around the top. That's for a bit of flavour, a bit of colour. Righto. And that's it. Now you take your, throw it in the camp oven here. I've got a little trivet in there, just to get it up off the bottom. And throw in the middle. Put the lid on. There we go. And we'll come over the fire. Alright, we've got to hang on the fire. We don't want too much heat. Just, we don't want to burn the bum out of it. So, probably more of our heat needs to go on top. So, throw some coals on there. Don't want a raging fire. And we'll come back in a little while when she's done. Rightio, we'll pull the lid off and have a look. Been about an hour. Righto, looking pretty good. See how we've got the cracks there at the top and it has risen a little bit? That means we're getting that internal temps up there and we're cooking inside, so that's really good. We might just give it another 5 and we'll pull her off. Righto, moment of truth. I'll take the cover off. Alright. Oh, looking pretty good. Righto. We'll take a slice out. Look at this, looking good already. Cut her up. Crumbly. Get ourselves a plate. Under it. And there we go. Yeah. We'll turn that around there. So you can see. It's come out pretty good. Now, to serve this up hot or cold, we've let it rest for a bit after we pulled it off the camp oven. Just let it cool down a little bit. And add ice cream, custard, whatever you like, but I prefer it with a bit of whipped cream. We'll throw a little bit on. Dig in. Now, there's one thing I've got to tell you. Don't go telling too many people around the campsite. Or if you're doing it in your backyard, because you'll end up with this problem.
We have some.